Captain Eric Armstrong from Lexington, Massachusetts, as well as Captain Dave Driscoll from just down the road in Washington Township, New Jersey. Let's watch now as this awesome vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, better known as the tilt rotor design, takes to the skies right here at the 2014 Rhode Island Airshow. Captain Armstrong, Captain Driscoll pulling those big engines up to full power. Here it goes, Rhode Island, on your feet, and get ready for the Osprey's full aerial demonstration. Let's watch now as this tilt rotor design begins to come into action. You'll see as those big nacelles start creeping forward, propelling the MV-22 faster and faster, eventually to its full maximum speed of 250 miles per hour. Let's watch now as it transitions into airplane mode and sets up for a high-speed pass.
Okay.
High speed.
Captain Armstrong just gave the call. All systems go. We're set up now for the high-speed pass of your United States Marine Corps MV-22 Osprey. Giving the guys in the sailboats a good blow. Here he comes, right back from the right. He has it all the way forward. Both Armstrong and Driscoll getting the ride of their life down on the deck at 500 feet.
Thank you.
What a cool machine. Just look at this. The MV-22 Osprey from the right on the high-speed pass. What do you say, Rhode Island? Our Marines doing a great job up there today. We're going to bring the Osprey back around and transition back into hover mode here. We saw the F-22 do some really cool stuff, turning and burning right there in front of us, but this MV-22 now can do it much more slowly and carry one heck of a payload. Look at that. The nacelles are creeping back up. He still has it in a high degree of bank. Try and figure out the mathematics behind this. Truly mathematics in motion here. How do you carry a load of a certain weight and get it in and out of a hot zone? The answer is what you're seeing right here. The MV-22 Osprey, one of the most technologically advanced aircraft in our military today, and it is here before your very eyes. Watch him now. He's in hover mode. Here he comes. Right back to Airshow Center to begin the hover portion of this demonstration. Show's not over yet. We're going to see some pedal turns here. See the crew chief waving to everybody down there on the right. But don't worry. We're also going to get a better look at each side now because he's going to slide it all the way back down toward the C. The big C marked on the runway there. You can see it where you're standing. Here he comes. Let's watch him. Now, let's slide back to the left. Now we're looking for the 360-degree demonstration turn. The eyes of the Osprey always watchful no matter where it's at. Take a look at that, Rhode Island. On your feet, give them a round of applause. The 360-degree hover turn of your United States Marine Corps MV-22 Osprey. Our Marine Corps pilots know who foots the bill for this, and they would like to salute you, the American citizen. Let's watch now as this big beast bows to each and every one of you here today. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause as the Marine Corps salutes each and every one of you. These are the guys and gals that are serving our nation so valuably, and the Marine Corps here today wants to thank each and every one of you for coming out. Now, one of the coolest things about the Osprey is its ability to swing those nacelles both down and up. But if you can imagine, you're in the hot zone somewhere in Afghanistan, and all of a sudden, 7 more men have shown up who are wounded, and they have to get out of there in a hurry. But the payload, well, it's all the way reached for the hover portion, but look, if those nacelles go down, and they do a rolling takeoff, this Osprey can carry a sizable amount more. Let's watch now as the MV-22 Osprey demonstrates the rolling takeoff capability. Truly one of the most versatile aircraft in our arsenal today, the MV-22 Osprey reaches now a height of about 1,000 feet. Captain Armstrong and Driscoll are going to turn the airplane back around now and set up for a short field landing. And they'll show you how they can roll it on the deck with the greatest of ease. You know, our Osprey pilots truly have a love for flight. By the time they reach the cockpit of an Osprey, they've not only learned how to fly a fixed-wing aircraft, but they've learned how to fly a twin-engine fixed-wing aircraft. Then they go to helo training. They learn how to fly a helicopter. And about 7 or 10 years after they finish that, most people would call them doctors. But the military simply calls them Osprey pilots. An incredible amount of technical training goes into each and every one of our Osprey drivers today. And both Captains Eric Armstrong and Dave Driscoll are living proof. But if you put your mind to it, you too can do it. Our United States Marine Corps operating the Osprey all over the world. Let's watch now as the MV-22 Osprey sets up for its full stop, roll-on landing. You can see the nacelles going back now into the landing. It's slightly elevated, but not all the way up like in the hover mode we saw earlier. This demonstrated the capability, when necessary, to roll on with a heavier load. round of applause for pilots Captain Eric Armstrong and Captain Dave Driscoll and the MV-22 Osprey. Such a cool design, and this thing is truly math in motion. Sarah crew chief still giving you a wave. If you're down the left side, be sure and wave back. Let them know you enjoyed the show today. The crew on board the Osprey has now successfully completed their first air show ever. How cool is that? They got to do it right here at historic Quonset Point. We know that Rhode Island loves the military. You guys have been keeping this base going a long time. In fact, my mother flew in here on a MATS flight one time on her way back from Scotland after meeting Dad. The place has been around for a long time. We're so thankful for your continued support.